Hey folks, Cornell with YouTube Fishing Vids. It's a year later. I've got another episode of Feather and Fins going on. I'm here with my buddy Mike. We're out here on this beautiful farm pond. We just had a killer morning and a successful morning turkey hunting. Check this out. Here's our bird. We got this one with about 1-inch spurs, and we got ourselves about a 9-inch beard. So absolutely awesome to have a successful morning of turkey hunting, and even better to finish off the afternoon with a little bit of pond fishing out here on the farm. So stay tuned. We're gonna get out here and try and play with some of these stained water farm bass. So hang tight, here we go. All right, so we got this old school aluminum canoe out here. Before we make a lot of racket with that, we're gonna throw a few casts from the shoreline so we can pick off a few bass before we spook them all. So let's see what the War Eagle spinnerbait does on some stained water. Well, nothing with the spinnerbait. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do something a little bit more subtle. It looks a little more stained than it is. It's actually just a little slight stain. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a swim bait on there, see if they want that little more subtle action. Gotta get in the canoe and get in that, beat that bank where there's a little drop off there. I'll throw one more cast with this past that. We'll just get on the canoe and run it. All right, folks, it's time to put this canoe in the water. This rickety old canoe, who knows what circa year it is. It's been out here for a while. We're gonna put it in here and be real careful not to tip, because they're not biting from shore. We're gonna try and find them in this little bit of cover this pond has on the edges. So here we go. You wanna go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first. Good.
Mike's going first. All right. Oh boy, here we go, folks. Yikes. This ain't fun, but it's gonna be. All right, I think we're off. It's not too bad, but it's no pelican bass raider, that's for sure. We're off. All right, farm pond, here we come. This whole row over here is basically inaccessible from the shore, and there's a bunch of chopped up, all kinds of cover over there. So we're gonna pitch some Senkos. I got the fluke tied on, a beaver bait. I've even got my trusty drop shot, so hang tight, stay tuned. All right, folks, here it is. There's my trusty fluke. It was white, but I think I somehow mixed it in with a bait or two that I dipped the tail in chartreuse, so I got a little bit of a hue to it. That's not a bad deal for this water. I'm sure they'll see it. We see them cruising in here. We see some little 1 and 1.5 pounders, so let's see if they want to chase a fluke, which I bet they will. It's like 82 degrees right now. It's warm. It's dead calm. Water is pretty stained, but I can still see the fluke, and I was able to see the fish just under the surface. So if they see this, they're going to come up and get it. Oh, one took it. One little dink just ate it. Grabbed it by the tail. Oh, there's a big one. Oh, there's a big one in the back. There's a giant one in the back. That's a big fish in the back, dude. I got the 15-pound test on my. Oh, you have a flipping stick too? Yeah. Or, okay, good. One of us is going to catch that. There's got to be a big fish back there, probably spawning, chasing bluegill off the nest. Oh, there's one. Oh boy, right here in the shallowest of the shallow. There's another one eating it. There's another one eating it. There he goes. I got that little guy. Whoa, dinky, dinky. There are fish chasing this everywhere. That's the dinkiest of dinks, guys. But that shows what's going on. They're way up shallow in this little headwater of this pond. So all right, first farm pond fish of the day. It was tiny, but man, I had like 3 bites on that one cast, and there's a giant swimming around back there. So oh my god, it's the grass carp. That's what it was. Huge giant grass carp in here. My god, that was huge. Look at all the bass up shallow though. Look at them all chasing it. Oh my god, there's tons of bass up there. They're all, he's got it. He's got it. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. Look at that. Jeez, they're all up in here. Let's stay right here and try not to muck up the bottom. There's that big one right there. It's a 2-pounder. 2 big ones right there. 3 big ones. Oh my gosh, there's a dozen, 15 fish in here. Look at them right there. I'm hoping if you guys can see that, but there's a bunch of fish in here. Oh, and they want this thing. There he is. Oh my gosh, he got it and lost it. Dude, this is gonna be insane. Look at all these bass. Look at all these bass in here. I've never seen schools of fish like this. All wanting to eat my fluke. Look at him coming from, look how far away he's coming to eat it. Oh my gosh, how shallow could they be in this warm water, in this warm day? Jeez, this is probably where every darn pond bass is. Oh, look at him chasing this stuff from all the way back there. Look at him, jeez. Throw a Senko in there, they'll kill it. All right, so the bigger ones came over here. I saw them all swim this way, so hopefully I'll find them. I almost left the hook exposed on this. Come on. There's one. Jeez. Oh, that's a better fish. There we go. Man, that one, I crushed it. That one crushed it. That's one of the bigger fish I saw in here. Look at this thing. Awesome. There you go, guys. Now that's a pond bass right there. Awesome, awesome. I swear, I don't know how many bass I've seen just now chasing this thing. Seriously, there's got to be like 30 or 40 bass of all different ranges and sizes. Nothing absolutely huge, but I'll take this guy any day after a morning of turkey hunting. So there you go. Got myself a little 2-pounder. We got ourselves a beautiful turkey, and we're still fishing. This pond's so little, we're gonna row our way back to the very end of it where the pier is, and the wind's blowing perfectly. It's gonna just blow us straight back down to the head of the pond, and we'll just be able to reach each side and each bank and cover every little bit of it and see if we can pull out biggest fish in here. What's the biggest fish we've caught out of here? 3?
3 or 4, yeah.
3, maybe 4 pounds. So there's some chunky ones in here. I take advantage of Mike, my trolling motor here. Throw a cast, I'm sure you won't mind. Yeah. See a big one? Oh yeah, there they are. There's a couple good ones. Yeah, we gotta be real quiet going through here. Try and get towards the center. Fishing what's probably the most awesome fluke Senko combo that I've ever had my hands on. That's the Team Lose Light reel that I've had on many other combos, but I switch up my rods and reels depending on the scenario, and here I've put it on with my 6'8" medium extra fast action Crucial Shimano. So that rod and reel combination with 10-pound test fluorocarbon on a fluke, just a classic zoom fluke with a 4/0 extra wide gap hook, is a killer. All you got to do is change up and take that fluke off and put a Senko on, and you're on with the Senko. So easy pond fishing routine. It gets them. Oh, there he is. Oh, is he on? Yeah, he's on there. Awesome. Another chunky little bass. There you go. All right, cool. We're up to 3 fish, 2 reasonable, 1 absolute ultra dink. I'll take it all day. It's such a day maker, man. Feathers and fins all day long. Look at the belly on that one. Awesome. All right, number 3, fluke. Oh yeah, here he is. I saw him eat the heck out of that one. Awesome, man. Here's the Senko bite. Good job, man. Good job. Black and blue? Yeah. Sweet. All right, Mike's on the board, Senko style. It's kind of like flounder fishing. We're drifting with the the current, and there's like none, but this boat is so light, and we're like 2 big camouflaged sails. Are they back in here? Oh God, here they come again. Oh, you nailed that one. That's a nice one too. Look at that. That's awesome. All right, you're catching up. 3-2. We're right back in these shallows, and these fish just moseyed their way back in here, and I just saw what, 3 or 4? All right, give me that oar. All right, guys, I did it. I did it. I got the drop shot special going on. It's pretty stained, but I'm doing it. I'm going for the drop shot fish. Dude, if it wins, got him. Oh my gosh, I got a drop shot fish. How awesome is that? All right, guys, I broke it out. It's pretty stained, but I got a nice fish on a drop shot. I knew they're pretty aggressive, so if they saw this little pink morning dawn, this is a nicer fish. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, it's a great big one. I got a great big one on a drop shot. That is so my tried and true trusty drop shot. Look at this fish, folks, right in the farm pond. Nice, nice fish. You can never argue the power of the drop shot. I was just throwing that fluke. I got a handful of bass, but now I got myself the chunkiest fish of the day on that morning dawn. Isn't that incredible? How awesome. Barely even touched bottom, so come on out of there. Man, he was hooked good. There he goes. There you go, first drop shot fish on the pond. Let's see if we can get one bigger than that. Right on the edge of the drop, like right by something like that. Oh, another one. Oh, another really good one. Wow, 2 casts in a row and another chunky fish, folks. Look at this, back-to-back casts on the drop shot. Amazing, magical. Look at that fish. Beautiful. What did it just spit out?
Big.
Was that a... Is that a Senko? Dude, did you lose a bait yet?
I just did.
That was your bait? He just had your bait in his mouth and he spit it out.
I just missed that fish 2 minutes ago.
And he just spit out your Senko. He just spit out your Senko.
I put the caffeine shot on because he ate my Senko.
I did not even know that. So here's Mike over here with his caffeine shad. He had the Senko on. I didn't even know he changed it up. I literally just caught the fish that he lost on his little soft stick bait. That is hilarious. There you go. On the last cast you just did, that was absolutely hilarious. We threw it right in the same spot. There it goes. I didn't even know you had that fish. That was really funny. Hungry fish, huh? I don't know if you can see them, folks. It's gonna be hard, but there are just gangs and gangs of wolf packs of bass going through here, 1 to 3 pounders. So this is a heck of a spot. Let me oar out of here and see if we can not spook them all. There we go. Oh, let him eat it. Just let him eat it. He's a little bit bigger, so he was able to get that sweet beaver in his mouth. All right, I went for the Texas rig, guys. I'm just pitching it to the bank. Little tungsten weight pegged, and that grip pin, that Mustad big bite grip pin, doing it up. There we go. Right up shallow. My God, they just crushed it the second it hit the water. Man, I don't know. What number are we up to? Bunch. That's pond fishing. Not a lot of pressure here, we know that, but they do fish for them every now and then, but it's more just, you know, very casual. So these fish are definitely happy to bite, and we're happy to catch them. Folks, without an anchor and with this wind and these two big sails standing up in this rickety old canoe, it's about time for a sign out fish. So let's see if I can catch one more fish. I'm going to use the drop shot, and big or small, it's going to be the last fish of the day. We've had an absolutely incredible one, starting off with some incredibly successful turkey hunting. We're going to see if that last sign out fish is something to write home about. All right, drop shot, bring it home. Nice job. Ooh, you got the big one. Oh, what a sign out fish that is, Mike. That is awesome. Come here, bring it over here. Keep it in the water. I'll land it. I'll land it. That is awesome. Dude, what a nice ending fish. Bring it over here. It's not going anywhere. You hooked it so well. Right in the nose. Right in the nose. It's not going anywhere. Bring it. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Nice. Nice, nice fish, dude. Look at the nice ending fish of the day. The biggest fish of the day on the caffeine shad. Good job, Mike. We're blowing everywhere. We're struggling.
I don't even know if I can grab him from you.
I'm gonna get him to you. You gotta hold your fish. There we go. Watch this crazy rickety boat. We're nuts to be standing in this thing, but there it is. Good job, brother. Look at that fish. That's a beauty. Don't let it go yet. We're gonna take a picture of that one. That's awesome. Good job, man. Way to go. Appreciate you having me out. Man. All right, folks, that ends the episode. A beautiful spring day of feathers and fins. Starting the day with a great wild turkey hunt, ending it with a beautiful bass with my buddy Mike. Got ourselves a really nice picture with a bird and the bass, and we're gonna go ahead and leave you with that great picture. So folks, as always, I appreciate you joining me. As always, I appreciate you subscribing. Until we meet again, over and out.